Hotep, I am the Amen Osiris, the one and only undisputed God of law. We are deception stoppers, the 4D destroyer. I am not a lawyer. This is not a law firm. We do not advocate you don't support your human offspring. We simply advocate that you made them in private, then you take care of them in private. And today, what I'm going to give you is a very simple checklist that I would highly recommend that you go over every day. And the reason I'm going to give you this checklist is because you can actually use it for someone else if you so chose. Remember, you always use things that cannot be denied, and I'm going to show you why. So here, admit that Joe Plopop, positively identified as Social Security account number, is the non-custodial pay rent slash obligor under the status of a U.S. citizen as provided on the face of the SS5 application. Now, let's go to the SS5 application. All right, here it is, page 2, evidence of citizenship. Okay, in order to obtain a Social Security card, you have to citizenship has to be what? It has to be proven. Okay, now this is very important, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. So pay very close attention. All right, admit it or deny it. It can't be denied, can it? It can't be denied under proof of citizenship. And again, you're using their information against them to prove it. It cannot be denied. All right. Admit the non-custodial pay rent is a corporation, a citizen, identified identified property, or inhabitant of the state or country by or under the laws of which it was created and of that state or country only. 19 Corpus Juris Secundum, subsection 886. Can this be denied? No, it cannot. So it has to be admitted. Pow. Admit it or deny it. You can't deny this. All right, you see where I'm taking you? Now, let's do the next one. Okay. Admit that Joe Plopop, positively identified as SSN account number, is a corporation, an artificial person or legal entity created by or under the authority of the laws of a state, and that artificial persons are created and devised by human laws for the purpose of society and government as distinguished from human beings. Corporations are examples of artificial persons. So therefore, the citizen and the resident is an artificial person. We ain't got to focus on the resident. We already know what that is. Identified property. All right. This is an artificial person. Can it be denied? No, it cannot. Okay? Black's Law's Dictionary don't lie. Every judge has got a copy of Black's Law's Dictionary. You can find Black's Law's Dictionary in any law library. Now, let's keep it moving. Now, here is why you have to have proof of citizenship. Here is why the non-custodial pay rent must be a United States citizen. And the only way that they can prove that is by using the Social Security account number as identification for it. Okay? You see that? So, that being said, here it is. Admit that inasmuch as every government is an artificial person, an abstraction and creature of the mind only, a government can interface only with other artificial persons. This is why the 4D crime family can only deal with a non-custodial pay rent. And matter of fact, it's not even about the non-custodial pay rent. Remember, they can only deal with this number. This is not parity with you as the tangible. This creates an artificial person, which you are providing the commercial energy for. All right, that's why this is labeled stop charging the non-custodial pay rent with your commercial energy. Now, the imaginary, having neither actuality nor substance, is foreclosed from creating and attaining parity with the tangible. In other words, that's you. They cannot have parity with you. They can only have parity with that artificial creature. The legal manifestation of this is that no government, as well as any law, agency, aspect, court, etc., can concern itself with anything other than corporate artificial persons and the contracts between them. Okay? Gentlemen, if you have a driver's license is a contract that you go into and agree to obey the traffic codes. Okay? You got a vehicle registration. All those are contracts. Okay, now, Okay. So, admit that the contracts between them involve U.S. citizens. If you apply for a driver's license, doesn't it ask if you're a United States citizen? You apply for vehicle registration, does it not ask citizenship? Anything you apply for from the state, it asks you, are you a United States citizen? Which are deemed as corporate entities. Therefore, the United States citizen residing in one of the states of the Union are classified as property and franchises of the federal government. What is the Social Security number? Isn't it the property of the federal government? And it also is a franchise. And by holding that card, you become the franchisee. Why? Because you're the franchisee, you are providing the commercial energy for that franchise. Stop doing what you're doing, and you'll stop getting what you're getting. These are case laws. This can't be denied. Okay. All right. The child support agency, and look, all you gotta do, go to the federal manual of child support. Look, go to page 4. Let's go to page 14. Actually, it's page 15. Look, the Social Security number is the key piece of information around which the child support information system is constructed. All computer searches need the SSN in order to operate effectively. Federal CSE law required states to implement procedures requiring that the SSN of any applicant for professional, driver's, occupational, recreational, marriage license be recorded on the application, but not on the face of the license itself. Okay, that's the franchisee right there. And look, by all means, check this out. And again, I've showed this to you before. I love doing it. If the Social Security number is the key piece of information, what does the word key mean? EFGHIJK. An indefinite description of what? Property made certain. Whose property? The Social Security Administration's property, and therefore they are responsible to pay the debt. I am the Amin Osiris. Stop providing your commercial energy, okay, for the for the 4D corporation, okay, and you have rights, fellas. If you don't use them, then you're going to lose them, okay. All you got to do is use information, and not only are you going to use this information for them, you're going to use this information for you. Remember, then you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. This is a two-edged sword, gentlemen. It frees you and it slays them. Okay? It frees you and it enslaves them because it's their shit. They can't deny anything that is on this paper. All right, and this is just 4 little tiny things. All right, but this is for your benefit. Okay? When you can positively identify, all right, that something is deniable or admittable, then guess what? That's when you're on the way to freedom. When you use information they cannot deny, then guess what? They got to admit it. And if they admit, all right, and once you admit, all right, and beyond a shadow of a doubt, all right, you're on your way to being free. Then you turn around and you get them to admit it, and it shuts them down. Okay, I'm the Amin Osiris. If you have an issue with child support, bang my email, 4D_destroyer@yahoo.com. It'll be in the description box. To master this technique and further your education, give me a holler, and we will get you squared away. For those of you, I think I had a couple of appointments that I did miss due to the holidays and things got a little jammed up. Just shoot me an email and we'll get you rescheduled for this week. And if you want, if you need an appointment, we've got plenty. We've got a few more openings left this week, so get up fast. All right. I'm the Amin Osiris, 4D Destroyer. All right. Stop charging the non-custodial pay rent with your commercial energy. All right. And start finding and using the information that either you can admit to it or you can deny it. Find information that cannot be denied and then use that information to free yourself and then use that information to oppress your enemy. It works every time, and it is a two-edged sword, and it will benefit you. Okay? Get your acts together. Get your head out your ass. This is going. The 2020 is coming up. All right? I'm expecting some more big old checks this year from people, so let's get it going on. Hotep.